Yeah, hello everyone. So this is another video, another tutorial. So in this video, yeah, actually this is part 3 because last time we worked on part 2 where we created a splash screen activity. If maybe just to show you, let me show you what we did last time or where we ended last time. So I'm going to run the application right now. So okay. Okay, so let's run the application and see what we did last time. So okay, I want to show to also this one. So let's go and run the application now. I hope to run this is expression activity. Yep, this is expression screen activity. Yeah, this is expression screen activity. So now here that's where we ended last time. So we created a splash screen activity. So we created this splash screen activity of PDF Reader app. So in this video, which is part 3, we're going to continue working on runtime permissions. Because this app will need permissions, some permissions in order for it to work. So yeah, so that is it. So let's go in. Yeah, so yes, so in order to, we'll start with first of all, just go to your project. If you open the VS Studio, just go to here to manifest, Android manifest. I already added these 3 permissions, which is extra manage external storage. This one is used for Android 11 and yeah, start from Android 11 up to up. Starting from Android version 11 upward, then this permission will be required. When you want to, we are building this. Yeah, so I think if you're using Android 11 or up, yeah, so if you're using it, start from a 30 upward, 30 or 31 or 33. Yes, so you are required to enable this one because so, but if you don't use that one, I think it's okay to add only these 3, which is read external storage and light external storage, which actually is fine, it's work fine. So I just add the 3. Yes, so okay, after that then I'll go to here on splash connectivity. So here, the first thing I have to do is first of all we need to declare some variable outside here. So we will declare some variable here. I think we'll have 1 to 2 variables, I think, which will be a request code and so if I have to remember, yeah, we need request code and maybe permissions itself. Yeah, so we need to declare some permissions because we need to allow these permissions while the application runs. So that's what we call runtime permissions. So I'm going to declare this variable here. So we'll have this will be the first one, will be a request code, which will be int. I think here to be int. So let's just call it maybe permission. Permission code. Permission code, which will be, you can put in number, but I'll just put 1. And then we'll have another variable called permissions. So we're going to have which will be an array. Okay, so first of all, this one will be an array of a string. So sure. So we're going to I think if you know how to create array in Java, I think. Yep. So here we're going to say we need manifest permission. I think yes. Permission. I think. Which permission do we have? We need this read external storage permission, and we need another one which is will be light. Remember, we have light and we had read and light. So I'll just copy this one, put here light action, sorry. So we have these two permissions that I want to work out. So okay, after that you also need to create a function called which should be void, I think, which should be we should call it request permissions. No, request permissions. So we can give it any name, but I'll just call it request permission. You see, so just like that. So okay, so yep, so after that yeah, so this method will include the following stuff. So I think inside here we're going to yeah, we are going to request the permissions that we need. Runtime, I mean, when we run our application, we need to request permissions, you know, for a user to allow them, yeah, in order to be able to use our application, or in order for our application to work correctly. So so we will yeah, so okay, so here you just say activity convert dot request permissions, which is it needs activity, which will be we can say this, and then you have permission themselves, it needs permissions, and you need a request code. Sorry, we have the request code. We had the request code. We created a variable called request code here. Yeah, this one integer. So this is the problem. We should put a yeah. So we should put a semicolon here. Okay, so we'll put a request code here, and then yeah, we are going to request this permission. We are going to request this permission here. We are going to call it here. So when the application runs, then we will request a permission. The user is supposed to allow this permission, and then it will be good to go. Then the application will be able to continue to another screen, or yeah, in this case, main activity. So we want, after this screen run, we will request permission in this splash screen, so that if we so that when it comes to this main activity, those permissions should be allowed, because that's where we will need to load all the PDF files, and yeah, so we do some stuff there, like edit the file and yeah, rename them, you know, or delete them. So we are supposed to it is better to allow this permission before going to the activity that needs that permission, you see. So that's why we are requesting these permissions in this activity, the first activity that run on this application. So yep, okay. Then after there is this method that, you know, when we are working with this runtime permissions. So there is this we need to override some methods. Yeah, so after that permissions being allowed or maybe not allowed, so we need to get the results from the user during runtime, when we allow that permission or not allow this permission, so that if we did allow that permission, we should not take him to another screen. Instead, we should give him a message that you are supposed to allow this permission, right? So, and to take him to another screen. So I'll override that method. We call it how do we call it? It is on request permission is that on request permission is that this one. So we're going to override this method. See? So okay. First of all, the thing. So this method, when we request the permission, then whenever any result that we'll get from the user, it will come here. So here we can decide if we didn't allow that permission, we will take further steps, like maybe not allowing him to go to another screen, or terminate the application, or give him a message that, okay, this is the permission, this is required, you must allow it in order to proceed with this app, right? So the first thing here, I will just ask if this request code is equal to the request code that we wrote outside here, because you remember when we are requesting these permissions, we put a permission code, so we need to make sure that this is the code that we are supposed to so after that, then we will say we will look through those permissions. So if we know that this request is from this code, so it means this is for permission, so we will create a loop here. Int I is equal to 0. I should be less or equal to permissions, I think, to them, right? So yeah, and then if you know while loop, for loop, I think you know what I'm saying. Yeah, this is the syntax for writing for loop. So after that, I will check if that permission is granted. So if grant results of I is equal to package manage, I think, dot permission granted, then if this permission will be granted, then we need to create another method here which will take us to another screen, which is public. I don't know, it's private, I don't know. Private, maybe I should be right, and then I should be navigate. You have to say maybe let's say navigate to main, let's say. Yeah, let's say navigate to main. I think that's fine. If we say navigate to main, I think that will be fine. Navigate to main. Yeah, something like that. So here navigate to main. Then here you need to create an input. Okay, maybe just go intent, which is this, and then where are we going? We're going to manage.class, if I'm not mistaken. So then after we need to start an activity. So start activity, which is intent. So then after starting that activity, we need to finish this activity. Yes. So okay. So then we need to call this method here. But after this method, after the permission being granted, navigate to main. Okay. Also, it's a good practice. I'm not going to put some maybe like just to stimulate that. You can just do this, or you can just sleep, and then let's say maybe you want to sleep for 2 seconds at least. Yeah, to simulate that something is going, So yeah, so navigate to main. If that permission is not being granted, then I think you can just break the loop. I think it's a good place. So break the loop, and then so don't forget there's no need for that, because you just text it to know that whatever, if you like to do this. So so else if this is not, so in case if that's not, just do not do anything. But if that's so, we can say okay. Also say permissions is required. So your message like that. So and also here you say yes population. So it should be short actually. It should be short. Be short. Permission square, so something like that, you know. So we had this thing, you know, so which is fine, which is very fine, I think. So yeah, so you give me a message. I think you can break here. So, yeah. So okay, so even here I think let's just break here. Okay, so I think we are good to go. So let's just give it a try and see what's happening, you know. So right now, if I just run the application right now, if I just check the application right now, how it works is which is PDF reader, this one. So if you run it, it just stays here, you see, forever. But the code that we wrote right now will just, first of all, it will ask for permission, and then if you allow that permission, then you will be able to take you to the next, to navigate you to the main activity, you see. So I'm just going to close. Okay, let's just go and run the application and see for safe this and see how it works. So I hope we didn't make any mistake. I believe so. So no, so let's check. Okay. So this is if okay. So let's try and see. So if maybe you think that this code that I write is not okay, you can just change it to the you know, because here I was just trying. So it's running now, guys. So you see now so this is the splash screen, guys. You see loading, as you can see, but it gives this runtime permission that we need to allow. You see, so if we don't allow it, let's say, to give us a message, the message should be there. So I don't know if the message you saw it, but it will not take you to another screen until you allow that permission. So let's close it right now. Let's stop it and run it again and see now how it's going to work. You see. So because we didn't allow that permission, it didn't take us anywhere. See, so now I run it again. So now I'm going to allow it just to take us to another screen. Yeah, it took us to another screen. So guys, yeah, so that's how runtime permission works. So that's what I wanted to share with you today, guys. So okay, also there's another thing that I want to remind you. Please guys, make sure you subscribe my channel, and because it will help me to motivate me in one or another to make more videos, more amazing videos for you guys. So hopefully this video it was helpful to you, and I remind you again, please subscribe my channel. Please hit the subscribe button below, and then we are good to go. So hope guys you enjoyed what I shared with you today. Let me wish you a good time, and cheers.